Hello, 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 and this is 1214 Epiphany Plate, and I am Epiphany 1214, and this reading is for Aries. Sun, Moon, and Rising, and Venus. If this does not resonate with you, check your Rising, Moon, and Venus signs. Let's see. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And remember, this may not be going on with you right now. It could be happening in the very near future. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Aries. Aries. Okay, somebody is satisfied, happy. Their family life, there's harmony in their home. Maybe with a Libra. No. Maybe a baby on the way. Maybe there's some burdens. Maybe the wife's not happy. Maybe it has to do with fire sign. Sagittarius. Relationship. Oh my gosh, how are you guys tonight? This is what I get for like taping live, knowing it's past my bedtime. Anyway, I'm good, beautiful Black Queen. Thank you. How are you? All right, Aries, 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 Aries. Maybe it has to do with Leo. Definitely a fire sign. Aww. Stay positive. I'm sorry the Aries is confusing you. Alright, Aries. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Alright. Now, before I signed on, I did pick out another card for you guys. Okay, first off, for Aries, life restored. Spiritual resurrection is gifted to you now. Whatever part of you or your life you thought to be dead is being revived and will flourish back into life. Just as the phoenix rises from the fire, transitioning from death into life, so too will you rise again, healed and renewed. Okay, so hopefully that will help you guys out. I'm just going to stick that over there. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Swords. And, oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, that was so sweet. Thank you. Now, Aries, with the Eight of Swords, it has several different meanings. But with this, with what I just read, you're refusing to deal with the shit that's around you. I'm just going to put it out there like that. You are just refusing to deal with what is going on in front of you right now. It could be just, life in general, or maybe some stuff that, you've gotten yourself into. And you're just hoping it's going to go away, but it's not. It's not. So let's see what's going on. All right, in your recent past, you were working hard at keeping a secret and it didn't work. It blew up in your face. Or someone was working hard at keeping a secret from you and it blew up in their face. Hey, you've been worried about it. This is in your present. And you decide to move on. And you want, I'm sensing that you want real love this time. You want a new beginning in love. In your future, you are looking at everything that you've ever invested. You may be having some type of communication with someone, maybe a fire sign, someone who's knowledgeable, smart, responsible, resourceful, or someone who has this fire sign energy. I'm also seeing the sign of Pisces. Okay, so let's clarify here. Oh my gosh, I'm also seeing the sign of Pisces. Oh gosh. All right. So, let's see. What am I working on here? Okay, so at some point in time in your past, you were working on something, all right. You were working on maybe, I don't know, offering something new. Maybe you guys were working on maybe having a family together, maybe having some kids together. Maybe you were working on your immaturity. Okay, and let's see. You were waiting on either this Pisces or this secret. Maybe you knew about it. Had this long-term goal all planned out. And then here with this Tower card, whatever it was that ended, that blew up, you've been thinking about it. You have really been thinking about it. Okay, I'm going to move this over here. I need room. Alright, so what have you been worried about? You either been worried or you've been staying up late thinking about either a journey, travel, or possibly a Sagittarius. What are you moving on from? Jeez. What are you moving on from? You are moving on from being untraditional, and you're going within. You're going into yourself to look for that higher self, that light. Renewing yourself, seeking that inner wisdom, that guidance. Probably asking yourself, what is it that I want? What's going to make me happy? Whenever you go in and you self-reflect after, this happens, and it's got you, thinking about stuff. That's what you're doing here. I'm sensing that you're tired of living like this. You want to live like this. You want to be more traditional or do more things. This is like ass backwards. This isn't. You want to be on the right track. You want to be more conventional, more traditional. You don't want to be What's the word I'm looking for? It is just that. I can't break it down anymore. Not that I need to, but you guys get what I'm saying. And you want to move on from that. You don't want to live like that anymore. You want to change your life. You want to go in you and find what's going to make you happy. Balance. Focusing. Maybe you're juggling too much. Maybe you've got too much on your plate. You're an Aries. You have brilliant ideas. Maybe you've got just too many going on right now. Maybe you have too many projects going on right now. Now you got the Lover's card, which ties into the Ace of Cups. So you want a new love. Got a new beginning in love. You are moving on for being untraditional. You have the Ace of Cups and now the Lover's card. You're moving on from not being traditional. You've gone within. You're trying to juggle, to balance. And you have the Ace of Cups over here. So you've got a new beginning in love. And here's the Lover's card. It could be Gemini. Could be a Taurus. Could be a Virgo. You want love. You're not sure about where you fit in with this person. This would be securing your spot. This not so much. You feel victorious. Happy. You've completed a cycle. But now you're like, what do you have? I've got this and this, but I don't have this, this, and that. Plans, goals. You're turning your back on something to create something else. But you'll be successful at it. What was that? Maybe with a Capricorn. Which makes absolutely no sense. If you're going to be successful, then this has got to mean a Capricorn. But just over here, you were with the Sagittarius. You want love. So is this a decision that you've got to make? Okay, so what are you trying to manifest? Okay, new opportunity. Okay, so was this... Hang on, wait a minute now. Was this a start of a relationship, maybe? And it was toxic, and now you're trying to manifest another one? Because this could not only mean money or business, but this could also mean a new beginning in love. So it looks like you had a relationship that ended. You started another relationship that ended. And now you're starting to manifest another relationship. Okay, let's see. What's going on? Again. So you're going in and out of people's lives. It's a competition to you, maybe, because there's a decision that you're not making, or you're not using your intuition. You're not feeling secure as you portray yourself to be. It's a codependent. This is a codependent thing. Aries. Aries. Shocking. This is a codependent kind of thing. Why is this a codependent kind of thing, Aries? What are you trying to manifest? You didn't wait. Hey, wait a minute. The only relationship that you actually ended was over here with a Pisces. Then you didn't skipped on over here. Now we know you're the baby of the zodiac. You done skipped over here. And you talking about I want love, staying up late, thinking about it, wanting it. I don't want to live like this anymore. I want to be more traditional. I'm gonna go inside and see what I want for myself. And and it was given to you. You had a relationship here. And you were victorious. So you got what you wanted. But then, it's like you're still not satisfied, though. Was it not on your terms? What? But you're still over here making plans. So what happened? What happened with this relationship because you were happy? Something happened with this relationship where I feel it was out of your control because you were happy. You were triumphant. You got the relationship here that you wanted, and something happened that was out of your control because this is out of your control. You don't go from a 10 to a 5. You don't you don't do that. You don't go from that to that like that. Something happened. This person you had a connection with, be it a Taurus, a Gemini, a Virgo, a Sagittarius, and they messed you over. And then over here, or you messed them over. Something happened. But anyway, over here you're making plans. Beautiful black queen. Okay. Okay. And over here, you're making plans. You want to go in a new direction. And you're turning your back on that. You're done with that. I hate putting my deck down. All right. You're turning your back on this. Okay? Or wait, this way. Wait. You guys see it in reverse from how I see it. Okay. One and one. Okay, so you guys would see it this way. Yes. All right, so you're turning your back on this. So you're done feeling this way. Either to be with a Capricorn, or because the behavior or the feeling, all of that's, toxic. Maybe you started drinking. Maybe you took up, a smoking habit. I don't know, some habit. Maybe you're indulging yourself in overindulgence. No, that would be temperance. But anyway, but you're doing something in excess that you probably shouldn't be doing. But now you're trying to manifest a new beginning, a new start, maybe a business, maybe in love. And it's a competition because it's like you're doing it fast. Whatever it is that you're doing, you're not thinking about it. You're just right out the gate. it's like you're not even having like an afterthought. You're just out of the gate. Like it's a competition. Where's your self-esteem? It's gone. It's like it's a facade. It's like you're hiding it well. You're hiding it well. But your insecurities are there, and you're indecisive, and you're not using your intuition. You're not you're not you're not making a decision. You're not using your intuition. You're not you have a problem. You have a situation that's right in front of you, and you're deciding to ignore it. You're turning a blind eye. You're not deciding one way or the other. And then we have this card over here that flew out, and you're being selfish and you're being petty. You're being self-centered. You're being a baby. You're being an Aries. Right now, you are a full-blown Aries. Times 10. You are being an Aries right now. And I say that with love, Aries. I do. I say it with love. You are the baby of the zodiac. You are wonderful. You are amazing. But you're a baby. You're the youngest of the zodiac. The youngest. You have yet to experience what the rest of the zodiac has to experience. And it's almost like a temper tantrum. That's why you have like this label as far as, you know, the one who angers the fastest. You go into situations blindly. And you don't think first. You have great ideas. You have great energy. You care about your outer image more than anything. But you're very impatient. Like the rest of us fire signs. But in this case, for some reason, you're being real petty about a decision you need to make. Oh my gosh. And it's a situation that's occurred that you may have brought on yourself. But until you own up to that, it's not going to change. Nothing's going to change. It's still going to be a toxic situation no matter if you start a new beginning or not. And you have to stop looking at things as a competition, because everything is not a competition. It's not. You're doing something fast. You're rushing in fast again. You are rushing in fast again. And yes, you're right. There is no communication because this is the only, well, one. These are the only two swords that I see. And this is saying selfish and petty. The other one, a decision needs to be made. You're not using your intuition. You're being lazy. You're not trying to solve the problem. You're trying to let the problem solve itself, and it's just going to grow. It's not going to. Correction. I'm sorry. That's not the only one. There is some form of communication. There is some form of communication. Let's see. We have our wheel. We have another form of communication. We have a new beginning again. With a Sagittarius. So we do have a form of communication. Now with the Sagittarius. With the same Sagittarius, I don't know. But we do have some communication coming in with a Sagittarius. Okay? So, Aries. You've been communicating. You've been having some good conversations. Some powerful conversations with the Sagittarius. Okay? This person may bring you balance. I don't think it has anything to do with indulgence or anything like that. I truly think that is what it is. It's a Sagittarius. And it's moving. And I think this Sagittarius may be teaching you that love has limitations. And they're probably telling you to take it slow and to be friends. With this Sagittarius, I don't know. Or just in general with your relationships. Maybe this Sagittarius is teaching you a lesson in life. Maybe this Sagittarius is a soulmate. As in not someone that you're dating, but someone who is teaching you, take things slow. Be friends first. Love has limitations. You can't treat people like this and they can't treat you like this or like that. You have to give and take, balance. Because Sagittarius, because temperance is also about balance. And these are powerful conversations that you guys are having or will have. This isn't the way I look at this card. I look at this card just as it is. The Two of Cups. It could be the beginning of a relationship, which all relationships are. The beginning. Friendships. It doesn't necessarily mean that, these two people are involved. It could mean a business relationship. It could be a platonic relationship. This to me means just an overall genuine liking of each other. I appreciate you. You appreciate me. I'm your friend and I'm your friend. Hey, I'll drink to that. Cheers. It's like that's how I look at this card. This card is innocent. It's the beginning of. It's learning. I look at this card and it tells me learning, give and take, respect, admiration, appreciation. All those positive things that should be in a friendship. This is involvement. This is sex. This is commitment. This is maybe one night stand, depending on what's, around it. This to me is marriage. That's the difference between the two. One couple has clothing and the other one doesn't. So that's why I'm saying that with this over here, Aries is learning something from Sag over here. That's what I'm getting over there. Family. I can't make this up. I'm serious. You see what I'm saying? It's like Sag is taking Aries under their wing and they're teaching Aries something. So if you guys are involved with an Aries and you know that they're hanging out with a Sagittarius, know that they're being taken care of. Know that they're learning something from Sag, because with any sign in the zodiac, Sag is deathly afraid of commitment. But at the same time, when a Sag commits, they commit. But it's more than that, though. There's something else that's here, though. There's something else that's there, though. I don't know if that was sideways or not. Maybe an apology or reconciliation. They're giving them something. Okay, my thumb hit that one. They're definitely not mixing their words. They're listening to what they have to say. They're dropping their guard. They're not as guarded. They're not as hurt as they were. Maybe some spiritual guidance. I don't think it's a secret. I don't think that means a secret woman in this case. I don't think it's a secret. I think I think the high priestess in this case is taking on the magician, where they're manifesting something, or maybe Sag is helping Aries manifest something, because Aries' guard is down now. After they've had this talk, their guard is down. They're not hurt like they were, and they're manifesting something. It's about, there's that duality again. Balance. Maybe having to do with some type of hardship. Or maybe Aries is feeling some type of burdens, or maybe, you know, it's Aries is completing something right now. Maybe getting rid of their burdens, or something is, Aries is carrying something. There's some type of burden that Aries has. And Sag is helping Aries. Maybe having to do with Aries' family. Something having to do with childhood. Maybe back home. You know what? Aries and Sag could be friends. This could be Aries. Sag could be one of Aries' friends from childhood. Maybe a friend of the family. And they've been talking about love, and, you know, love having limitations and moving forward, and how, you know, Aries' future looks bright. And they've probably been talking, you know, text message, phone, social media, whatever, FaceTime or whatever, because Aries has been looking back, you know, on probably his accomplishments, or what he's accomplished or she has accomplished. And that's what I'm getting from that. And, you know, Aries probably has some burdens that they're carrying. Maybe his family, outside of his relationship with a girlfriend, fiance, or wife, but maybe their family is like putting some pressure on him. Maybe he's taking care of his or her family, and he's trying to balance that out. Because we've got the personal relationship here. We got something going on prior here. But this is outside of the relationship, as far as dating and being with someone. Where did my comments go? I hate it when the comments leave like that. I gotta fix that. What is this? What are we even talking about? Whoop. Okay. We've been talking about ending a cycle. We've been talking about the world. We've been talking about safety. Like, what makes you feel safe? Believe it or not, Aries is a very vulnerable sign. They may not come off that way, but they really are. Aries wants to make whoever they're with or whoever's in their proximity. Overall, they want to make those people who are near and dear to them feel safe, protected, guarded. In a nutshell, that's what Aries wants to do. Aries wants to protect. And when Aries can't do that, they feel some kind of way. Men and women both, they feel some kind of way. Whatever happened over here affected Aries over here, where they became petty, where they didn't want to be untraditional anymore and they wanted to walk away from it. Because now they want to feel safe in who they are in their relationships, intimate and, with their families. Because I'm telling you, this is a friend over here, and they dropped their guard with their friend to have that conversation. This could be, wait a minute. Let's see what's with it. Okay. So, they're standing, I want to say that they're standing their ground with this World card because they've already feel as though they've lost something. And they don't want to do that anymore. Well, because Aries doesn't like to lose. And then here's this freaking fire sign. Oh. Okay, moving on, or moving away, a journey, or maybe they're going to a fire sign. Or they could be going on a visit. Maybe they're going to find themselves. That's all entirely possible. Aries, Aries, Aries. What is going on, Aries? What is going on? Aries. Hey, it could have been worse. They could have been a stalker. Aries. Sun, moon, and rising. All right, Aries. What are you getting ready to do with your future? Come on, Aries. Based on the Queen of Wands and your journey. Based on the Queen. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, I think I caught that. Let's see here. I'm going to push this here. Sorry. Alright. Let's see if I got that there. Okay. I think that'll work, right? Okay. Alright, so I'm back too, baby. I'm back too. Haven't had sex, but I talked to him about communication. He knows I like him and he likes me, but if something... Oh, I missed it. Dang it. That's not... Yes. There, I got it. Okay. Me and this air. Okay, that's you. He knows, but I'm hesitant to deal with him. Yes, he is, but I'm a Libra with Moon Taurus. Okay. Okay, exact. Okay. Friends. Yes, 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 we're talking. Still benefit as friends. We both want to do the right. Okay. Serious. Okay. Argiela, are you a Sag? Wait a minute. No, you already said what you are. Okay, you're a Libra. Okay. All right. Okay. Got you guys. Gotcha. Okay. Let's see if that makes a difference. All right. I think that's good. All right. So we got the friends. Okay. Then we have the Three of Swords. Whoop, whoop. Okay, we got the Three of Swords, and this was on the floor upside down. So we have friends. Excuse me. I believe this is heartache. I don't think it's a three-party situation. I believe it's heartache because he was talking about the burdens that he had or she had. I don't know why I want to say he. There's some heartache and not feeling victorious about it. Sorry. That was the first. All right, so we done gone within again. Ooh. Manifesting. All right, new beginning. Opportunities. Trying to live carefree. Here's that Sagittarius. Balance. Maybe maybe he or she is overindulging. They're standing their ground. Okay. With their family. I'm telling you, I really think Aries family, like mom, dad, sister, brother, aunt, uncle, nephews, nieces, cousins, Jethro and all of them. You know, I think Granny and all of them. I think that they're putting pressure on Aries for some reason. Every time I see this, for some reason. And he's standing his ground with his family, either because maybe he or she promised family something, or maybe because they said something and they want to hold to it. Because they don't want to lose something, or maybe not look as though they lost something. Because maybe I'm telling you, that's not fighting. It's a competition. Maybe they're competing with somebody in their family. And they're really in their head about it. Perseverance, working hard. And here we go again. It's like this isn't a new approach. This is being skilled or being it's working hard. It may be an apology to a fire sign, or maybe persevering, being focused on the past, on reconciliation, on childhood, on giving someone something, on maybe they're a student, maybe they're learning. They're learning something. They're learning something from this. They're learning something from this fire sign. They're learning something. They're securing their spot. They're learning something from this fire sign. Maybe they're learning how to be noble. They're learning how to be honest. They're learning how to be a kid again, more or less. I'm getting 2 cards at a time. They're learning balance. They're with speed. I don't know. They're learning balance with speed. No, there's a message there. It's a message. It's definitely a message. They're learning something from the fire sign. They're learning how to focus, how to balance, how to, I'm telling you, they're learning from the fire sign. I don't know what that was. I think it was just my hair on my ear. I think they're being stubborn. Wait a minute. Something having to do with authority. They're making plans. And I'm like reading this to you guys backwards. I know. Maybe having something to do with an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I don't want to say that they're refusing. It's not that they're refusing. What are they doing? They're bored, or it's tedious. It's tedious. It's tedious. They're not bored. It's tedious. This lesson that they're learning, it's tedious, but it's preparing them for whatever it is that's going to be brought before them. Some business. They need strength, or maybe it has to do with Leo. To make them into this. Because before it was like this. When they were in that relationship and they were petty and self-centered and, you know, all that other stuff. And they're turning into this. They're turning back into this, to the person that, you know, you guys met. To being from insecure to being secure. To being independent. They're growing up. They're still the baby of the zodiac, but they're growing up. They're gaining strength. They're gaining authority of themselves. They're becoming knowledgeable of themselves. And it's hard. It's tedious. It's hard. They're growing up. They're already grown up. But this is a different way of growing up. It's spiritually they're growing up. Sagittarius is, even though Sagittarius is a fire sign, Sagittarius is spiritual. And when I say spiritual, I'm not talking about religious spiritual. I mean, as far as the way a Sagittarius thinks, it's more spiritual. It's more, they're teaching Aries this. Whether they're helping Aries find themselves. You know. Has to do with a toxic relationship, or maybe a Capricorn. Also has to do with that new beginning with either a job, money, love. This was sideways, so I'm not sure, but the last spread, it was dropping down that guard. It's coming out in the same order just about. And there's Aries. You showed up, Aries. Thank you. Well, you kind of showed up twice. Magician's here. But, I mean, you're older and you're wiser now. You are in authority now. You are in authority now. I'm going to take that as your guard is dropped. You are in authority now. Because here, that's growth. You became stronger. And you know what? It's happening. And it did happen fast. It happened hell of a fast. You got stronger. You got your self-confidence back. You're coming into authority. You know, that go-to person. People probably came to you for advice, money, whatever. Maybe some of those things were toxic. Maybe it had something to do with the Capricorn. Who knows? But maybe you're realizing certain things that you need to take out of your life. And you grew. Because now you're older and you are in authority. This is an authority figure. He is authority. That's Aries. Take a good look at yourself, Aries. That's you. Got a little gray. You know, you grew, whatever this experience was, you grew from it. Now you're a little bit more traditional in whatever it is that you believe in. I don't know how this came out, but I don't know. I want to say this is growth. Because you came out of it. How could you not grow? Come on. You're productive. You grew. You're growing. Oh, hell no. The whole damn deck. I am not reading all of these. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. That's the whole freaking deck. No. 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 Maybe. Maybe. It's a pretty good damn ending. Oh my gosh. No, I'm not going to read the whole damn deck. I'm not doing that. That's too many cards. No. No way. Okay, I'll do it. All right, so now you're pretty much satisfied. You're happy. But you're trying to figure out where you're going to put your love. Because you got all this love to give, right? Because you've been working on yourself. And you've been thinking about getting married. And you really want to get married. And you really want to, you know, be in love. Because Aries, you're so passionate. And you're just so hot and fiery. So, you know, you're going to celebrate. Or you've been celebrating. You're taking care of your responsibilities. You're taking care of home. Or it may have something to do with an earth sign. Just as this may have something to do with a water sign, either a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. And this earth sign may have something to do with I had to look, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. The Wheel of Fortune is spinning, which means you will be rewarded now. Okay? Whatever it is that you have asked the universe for, it will be given to you. And you are happy. Or this could be the sign of Leo, maybe entering your life. You are aggressive with this now. Stuff is going to stop. Like all the stuff that's been happening to you that's been bad, it's going to come to an end now. Or it may deal with the Scorpio. But it's going to bring harmony to your home. And it's going to be a brand new start to a brand new beginning. You might meet somebody new. You might end up having a new start with someone who will bring great sex to your life. Maybe a baby, but definitely something new, some new news. It could be something brand spanking new. Maybe with an Aquarius, but definitely there is hope. And this union could be destiny. And again, there is some news that you're going to hear. This could also be you being your silly, goofy self because you're letting your guard down a little bit and you're letting people in. This could also signify maybe someone offering love at its purest and truest form. Maybe you're offering your love, or maybe someone's offering it to you. At this point in time, you're not mixing your words. You're saying what is on your heart. You're basically wearing your heart on your sleeve. You're telling the truth. You're looking at your past investments, everything that you've done from back then to now. And you actually want to lay down roots. And aside from that, you're also thinking about not just, the good things as far as the things that you've done and what you've accomplished up to this point, but you're also looking at the bad things that you've done in past relationships as well. All the negative stuff that you've done that got you to where you were, that made you not want to use your intuition and get to that point where you were making that half-assed decision. You're moving on from that. You're still not trying to look at what's in front of you. You're still avoiding certain things. That's going to take some time. It's going to take some time for you to do that. You might try some meditation, maybe. Or you may be spending some time alone. But nonetheless, it may involve a Virgo, or you're just trying to manifest those things that you want in your life. You're trying to find balance. And it worries you. But that new beginning is coming. It's around the corner. You just have to make sure that you keep the lines of communication open. This is your power. This is you coming into your power. You have to look at your achievements, your accomplishments. And once you do that, all the troubles and everything that you were worried about will be over. Done. Finished. And that was the end of the deck. That's everything that flew out of my damn hand and onto the floor. So Aries, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Get right. So I will see you soon. Actually, I'll probably see you in about a week because I got some catching up to do. All right, guys. I'll see you soon. Thanks. Bye.